Alright guys, well, welcome back. Assalamu alaikum. Doing a video today. It was gonna be a react. I was gonna watch I don't know what was the name, like Deed of Death. I was between Deed of Death and then the Air Force movie, I think is what the name of it was. I wanted to do a reaction to a Malaysian film. But seeing as how it's so close to Merdeka, and I'm a big history guy, and I've been trying to learn more about Malaysian history, so I've been watching a lot of the histories of, Malay land and how it became Malaysia. So I thought that it would be cool to do a video reaction for Merdeka. So now, some of the, I've watched some videos just to get I wanted to go over, see what was what, and just make sure, but being a reaction video, it doesn't do much good to watch it beforehand. So, we're gonna watch, I'll react, and now if there's any, I don't know, abnormalities in like some of the historical notes or facts, feel free to let me know, because like I said, I haven't watched these ones. It's a reaction video, kind of silly to watch it beforehand. So, but anyhow, here we go. So, let's get into it.
At the stroke of midnight on 31st August 1957, the cry of Merdeka arose from the multitude gathered at the Selangor track field, signaling the birth of a new nation, the Federation of Malaya. The 1948 Constitution of Malaya spearheaded efforts towards independence and self-rule. The British, however, stipulated very clear conditions for independence. For independence to be granted, there must be unity and political cooperation among the people of the various races residing in Malaya. The leader of the United Malays National Organization, UMNO, Dr. Orn Jaffar, made attempts to convince the Malays of the benefit of sharing political power with the non-Malays. He proposed that the doors to UMNO membership be opened to non-Malays. However, his proposal was rejected, causing Dr. Orn to resign from UMNO and form the Independence of Malaya Party, IMP, in August 1951. Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra was appointed to head UMNO. In contrast to Dr. Orn's strategy, the Tunku established political cooperation with the Malayan Chinese Association, MCA. In the Kuala Lumpur Town Council elections of 1952, the UMNO-MCA alliance won 9 out of the 12 seats contested. The political cooperation between UMNO and MCA constituted the foundation stone for the formation of the Alliance Party. The political collaboration between the races became even stronger when the Malayan Indian Congress, MIC, joined the alliance in 1954. The Malays demonstrated their unity once again on 18 April 1954. On that day, at the Medsing Hall, Malacca, they sacrificed all that they could sacrifice, be it cash or gold ornaments, to finance the Tunku's delegation to London. The delegation was aimed at convincing the British government to hold elections to allow the majority of the Legislative Council members to be elected and not appointed by the British. The proposed election would also pave the way for self-rule and independence. On July 27, 1955, in the first ever general elections to be held in Malaya, the alliance won 51 of the 52 seats contested. PAS captured 1 seat while Parti Negara, formed by Dato' Hon after he left IMP, failed to secure any seats. In this election, in a spirit of mutual understanding and compromise, characteristic of the alliance, UMNO allocated several seats to the component parties, namely MCA and MIC. The general election of 1955 led to several positive developments, including self-rule. The Tunku, who was appointed the first chief minister of the Federation of Malaya, established a cabinet including leaders representing the various races in the country. In January 1956, Tunku Abdul Rahman headed the independence delegation to London to negotiate the independence of Malaya. His delegation comprised 4 representatives from the alliance government, 4 representatives of the Malay rulers, and several British representatives in Malaya. The independence talk, which was held in Lancaster House, London, lasted more than 3 weeks, commencing 18th January 1956. It resulted in the signing of an agreement on 8th February 1956, which confirmed the date for the independence of Malaya. Merdeka, the place where the history of the nation had its origins, was personally selected by the Tunku to have the honor of being the venue where the date for the independence of Malaya would be announced. On 20th February 1956, thousands of people from every corner of the country gathered at the Padang Pahlawan, Bandar Hilir, Malacca to receive the delegation. Finally, the Federation of Malaya achieved its independence on 31st August 1957. A colorful and grand ceremony to proclaim the independence of the Federation of Malaya was held at the Merdeka Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. This ceremony was attended by thousands of people. The Malay rulers were in full attendance, including the young Di-Pertuan Besar of Negeri Sembilan, Tuanku Abdul Rahman, who was appointed the first Agong, or king. The Duke of Gloucester, the representative of Queen Elizabeth II, handed over the constitutional instrument to Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra, the first Prime Minister at this ceremony. The Tunku then read the Proclamation of Independence. This was followed by shouts of Merdeka! 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 Merdeka!
Wow. Yeah, I did not know that Singapore was actually part of the Malaysian Federation. I was unaware of that. So, let's see. Well, I guess that's a good one to work with too.
This historic moment is remembered by many in modern-day Malaysia. This is Tunku Abdul Rahman, the first Malayan Prime Minister, proudly announcing the country's independence from British rule on the 31st of August 1957. Abdul Rahman is Malaysia's founding father and the architect of Malayan independence. This video shows tens of thousands of Malayans following his iconic chant, Merdeka, meaning freedom, while celebrating the proclamation of independence for the Federation of Malaya. The event took place in Merdeka Stadium in Kuala Lumpur, which was built purposefully for the celebration.
Oh, wow.
But as their sovereignty was being handed over, the British ensured that they still held significant economic influence over Malaya through foreign-owned businesses.
Of course
It would take decades for what is now called Malaysia to be able to wrestle itself away from British influence. In the years following its independence, Malaya transformed into modern-day Malaysia. In 1963, the British colonies of Sabah, Sarawak, and Singapore joined the Federation of Malaya to form the Federation of Malaysia. But 2 years later, tensions between the Malay and the Chinese communities resulted in Singapore withdrawing from Malaysia. Throughout this period, successive governments kept close relations with the British. The ruling Alliance Party's election manifesto of 1969 declared, "We do not share the reasoning of many of our critics who believe that foreign capital is exploitative in character. On the contrary, the foreign investor has a significant role to play in our economic advance." But the numbers told a different story. Malaysian history professor Shakila Yaakob wrote that as late as 1970, it is estimated that over 60% of Malaysian corporate assets were still owned by foreigners, and of that non-Malaysian stake, 2/3 remained British-controlled. In their post-independence period, Malaysia's policies remained skewed against the well-being of large segments of Malayan society, and the economy remained subservient to British companies. The British colonial policies created an economy where jobs were closely associated with race. Chinese Malaysians dominated most of commerce, construction, and industrial employment, while Malays were largely confined to farming and, after independence, to the civil service and security services, especially the police and military, whereas the Indians provided labor for plantations. This divide led to riots in 1969 that traumatized the country and ushered in policies to eliminate the connection between occupation and race. After 1970, as a response to the 1969 race riots, Malaysia announced a new economic policy that aimed to achieve economic parity among the country's various ethnic communities and also aimed to reduce shares of existing foreign capital to 30% by 1990. And there is no moment that can better depict Malaysia's leap toward economic independence than the Guthrie Dawn Raid at the London Stock Exchange. In the finance world, the term Dawn Raid refers to a surprise purchase of a substantial number of a target company's shares as soon as the market opens, usually in a takeover effort. The Guthrie Corporation was the premier British rubber and oil palm conglomerate in Malaysia. On the morning of September 7, 1981, in a coordinated effort, Malaysian companies started buying Guthrie stock. By the time the market stopped trading, Malaysian companies managed to acquire 47% of Guthrie, and by the end of the week, they gained 51% of Guthrie stocks. And within 3 weeks, Guthrie had been entirely taken over by Malaysian companies. The takeover allowed Malaysia to return ownership of some 200,000 acres of agricultural land back to Malaysians. Ian Coates, Guthrie's managing director, referred to the takeover as front door nationalization, while Malaysian media celebrated bringing Guthrie back home. Mahathir Mohamad came to power as Malaysia's prime minister in 1981 and is considered to be the architect of the raid. Unlike his predecessors, Tunku Abdul Rahman, Abdul Razak Hussain, and Hussein Onn, Mahathir was critical of the role played by the British in the country's economy. And also unlike his predecessors, he was not of aristocratic lineage and did not study in the United Kingdom. Mahathir was focused on Malay empowerment and had a reputation of being hostile towards the British. He blamed Malay backwardness on liberal immigration adopted by the British in the late 19th and early 20th century, and was also critical of what he described as corrupt colonial capitalism. In his book, The Challenge, he wrote, "The Malays have emerged from a long period of backwardness, only to be pulled in different directions, and grew up with conflicting forces, some of which seek to undo whatever progress has been made and plunge the entire community back to the Dark Ages." As Prime Minister, Mahathir saw the Guthrie Company as a serious challenge to Malaysia's new economic policy, which sought to reduce the share of foreign ownership in the country. So he engineered a raid to take over the group at the London Stock Exchange. The Guthrie Dawn Raid was later celebrated as the most iconic Malaysian acquisition of a foreign firm. The event signaled a clear break from the country's post-colonial economic conundrums and ushered in an era where Malaysians would no longer be shackled by the past.
Wow, that was short. Wow. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, I want to watch this. Yeah, I want to watch Let's see how loud this is going to be. Yeah, like, okay, maybe. It doesn't need to be that Yeah, I want to watch the bridge as well. I haven't got to see the parade yet since I moved here. Plus, being okay. What we got here? Which animal is awake right now? She loves fire trucks. Okay, well, I'm assuming since this is the police, the first two units of guys were some kind of special tactical unit of the military. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a special police unit. But I don't know, let me know in the comments. It's a nice boat. I'll send them into Doomage. Okay. It's a little Terminator-esque. Okay. I'm going to assume these are all veterans. These guys are veterans too. Okay. That's another one. But let me know in the comments. Guys in the white shirts and then the other guys in the safari hats. Were they veterans of this particular veterans group or? Just look up. That's what my cadets. But they just completed training. These guys. They got ghillie suits. I can't really tell. It's a sniper rifle or something, or high-powered rifle, I should say. Look like the Navy here. Malaysia Navy, yeah. Yeah, these guys are special. I guess they're like the Malaysia version of SEALs, maybe. These guys, rocking old school helmets. It's like World War I style. I would say Army and Marines, or Malaysia version, maybe. Okay, we got more ghillie suits. Nah, these guys in the Red Berets, are they like, what are they? Rangers, Green Beret? I mean, Red Beret, that's a special designation. Oh, we got a 50 cal trying to Barrett. Yeah, I'm going to assume these guys are like Green Berets or Rangers or some kind of special designation unit. Got the Class A's on the horseshoes. Beautiful horses. Okay, what do we got here? We got a whole bunch on dirt bikes. Nice bikes, though. I just now noticed they're in front of the National Textile Museum. I've been wanting to actually go see that. We stopped there right before Ramadan. I've been wanting to go back and see it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Okay. Wait, is that a Mach 2? Mach, looks like a Mach 2 or Mach 4 grenade launcher. Well, that's an auto cannon. Yeah, it'll mess you up in a hurry. Oh, okay, now we're rocking artillery. Howitzer, some version of the howitzer. Oh, okay, now we're getting the big boys. Yeah, that'll mess up your day if you're a pilot. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of anti-air systems. Of course, well, is this FOB fencing or is this what is it? Okay, I want to assume that FOB fencing or some kind of track for rough terrain jamming system. Yeah, why? Oh, okay. Okay. The armor coming in. Wait a minute, that's another TV. What is it? I recognize the tank. I can't think of the designation of it, so I'm not versed in the armor division. There. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just saw these guys in formation, in their practice formation the other day with Anna. We were on our way back from the train station and they were headed, I think it was headed west. You could see them going across the skyline in front of the highway. Yeah, those are SEALs. Those are SEALs. Or whatever, well, whatever version of SEALs that you guys Malays have. Air. Amber. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, gotcha. LAB. Is it? Yeah, LAB. Quite the mobile armor presentation. Yeah, quite the mobile armor presentation, especially for LAVs. Oh, okay. Now we're getting into the big boys. Yeah, everybody, woo! Everybody loves tanks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So is that like the Malaysian national band or? Okay, oh, that was quite a bit. Um, there was one more I wanted to watch. Oh, too crazy. Okay, maybe if I go back. There was one that just, oh, where did it go? Oh, that's not it. Wait. No. Ah, okay. Skip that. Commercials. And more commercials. Okay, here we go. Scout. Yeah. Happy birthday, Malaysia. Yeah, I know. Well, in that previous like that little documentary bit. Oh, That's nice. Wow. What was I saying? Oh, and yeah, in the previous documentary, that there was a disagreement over, well, whatever, and that's why Singapore opted out. I'm just curious as to what the difference is, which caused the separation. That's so great. That's cool. That's beautiful. Wow. Malacca. I like to. Well, I've been to Malacca well, we went for a family trip once, but I didn't get to see very much. And mountains. Yeah, I love mountains. West Virginia thing. That's too. Oh wow. That's nice. It's a lot more colorful than most of that stuff you should. That's nice. I'm not too sure about the gold, but oh, that's beautiful. Wow. That was mold. Hey, I've been there. Well, I haven't been specifically there, but I wonder where that was. I didn't get to see that one. But nice though. Yeah, we must have been at a different resort. I didn't see any dock shows. That's pretty. That's one thing I do love is Malaysia's skyline, the city skyline, especially when the sun hits off all the buildings.
Sudahkah Anda
What?
bersedia untuk kembali berjuang?
I have to ruin the video. Yeah, it is. I want to let me know in the comments, Kimmy, because I don't know. It looks like it's closed, or maybe they did that specifically for this video. But let me know in the comments if you can actually go visit this, because I want to go see it. It's beautiful. Yeah, I want to go. Let me know in the comments if you can visit that memorial, because I noticed I saw guards, it looked like, on duty, but no civilians anywhere. So let me know if that's open to the general public, or if you have, because I would love to go visit that. That was beautiful. But okay, you guys, well, there you have it. That is all I have time to record for right now, unfortunately. So, um, but yeah, anyhow, so I hope you enjoyed it, and inshallah, like, subscribe, leave your comments. Let me know about the memorial thing, or well, just any general information whatsoever. Like, I would love to hear more. But anyhow, my next video, hopefully, well, we're gonna try and go see the air show at Merdeka Field. Inshallah, we'll see. Because I want to take Anna to go see it, and hopefully, again, inshallah, I will be able to get that posted that Wednesday evening after we get home. I don't know. We will see. So, but anyhow, that is all for this one. And again, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. And let me know about that memorial. And I would love to go visit it if possible. And I will see you on the next one. So, also, there I'm going to leave a link down in the description there's a full-length documentary from the History Channel about the history of Malaysia that I haven't gotten a chance to watch it all yet, but it is extensively long. I think it was like over 90 minutes, I believe, or something to that effect. It was fairly long, but I'm going to leave a link for it in the description. So if you want, you can check that out. And I will see you on the next video, inshallah. And assalamu alaikum. Peace.